Good morning. Well, good morning, everyone. It needs to kick in. Oh, boy, is it slow. Holy cow. There it goes. There it goes. Hello. Good morning. I got out the Christmas mug. Well, one of them, right? Got out a snowman for today. As you can see, there's a new board back there. Put a poinsettia out for today. I went to Lowe's yesterday to get Mom some salt, and they had their poinsettias, the small ones, so I grabbed one. It won't be able to stay there because there's no light in this room because sunlight fades yarn. So I have no light. Um, and again, that's probably why I don't have natural light for the camera, but oh well. um, I'll take it out in the other room. Good morning. You have a snowman mug too. Awesome. It's because snowmen are so cool. Speaking of that, I did make some snowmen. I have five, I think, snowmen stitch markers for this season. If you can guess what kind of coffee this is, we do have a brand new bracket board. Deb knows. Deb watches the chat. This bracket board is going to be back to 16 spots. This one, if you win a spot and you get kicked off, you can't get back on. Just one spot per person this time. When we go back to the 32, we'll go back to the old way. I do have a grand prize picked out. I was talking about the bag. I put out that one. This is the, we talked about it last week. I think we figured it out. It was the Christmas Carol song themed. Anyway, I'm going to show you that. We're going to show you that. So here's the bag. I put it up here. And here it is. So the winner of the holiday brackets gets this project bag. And inside was a donation from Stitching with Yarn last year, and nobody won it. I kept it in the package. So I will bring it out this year. And it is gorgeous colors for Christmas. It's called Hard Candy Christmas Plump DK. It's 85 superwash merino and 15 nylon, 246 yards of DK. And it has a Santa stitch marker there in the middle. So that'll be in there. Now, if the person doesn't want wool, then that we'll have to worry about it. We'll have to worry about that later. But for now, this is the yarn that is available in, and this stitch marker came from Christi at the Stitching with Yarn. So I think her name is Christi. She's probably watching. Anyway, so Linda got the coffee. Yeah, that was lucky. It is blueberry, and it is with peppermint mocha this time. It's pretty good. Yep, but I already had blueberry in my stash, so it wasn't like I couldn't pick it without getting it donated. But anyway, this yarn will be in here. Now, Stitching with Yarn is on Etsy. And you just put in Stitching with Yarn, all one word, and you will probably bring it up. So if the winner, when the winner wins this, you will also be able to pick well, I was going to say one of the stitch markers, but I was going to put on one of the cardinals right on here. So you will automatically get one of the cardinals. And then if you want a different one of your choice, then at that point, whatever's left, you can get one of them. And there probably will be some light bulbs left. I know a lot of people like those. So we'll go ahead and do that. So Linda, do you want a spot on the brand new bracket board? So we have some prizes already out here for that. I probably should have put it back in the plastic, huh? Oh, well, I didn't. I'll put it back in later. Oh, dear. All right, so all the numbers are open, 1 through 16. Or, oh, yeah, she wants 14 this time. Okay, let's use the red pen again. We'll put her name on 14. Okay. Our first taker. All right, so I was told that Deb has to leave at 11. And I want to go over real quick the first row of this make along, and I want to do the drawing for the dress. So the dress, we have a new person, Angela. Stop. What are we stopping? Oh, she probably wanted 13. You know what? It went through my head real quick that you probably did. I know you wanted, now that I think about it, I know you wanted 13 because you always pick 13. Hello. Hello. You're, is that the Stephanie that ordered this sweater? Is that the Stephanie that ordered the sweater? If so, we will talk later. It is done. All right. Yeah, she did want 13. All right, so let's go do what we're going to do. So we have a live make along going on for their dress. And I have hi. All right, we'll talk about it later, not now. This is 8 people now, so Angela joined us. Let's get a winner for the live make along while we're talking about it. It's Frida. Frida, would you like a spot on that brand new bracket board? Congratulations. Or would you like something out of the basket? Let me know. Oh. Okay. No. All right. Wonderful. My daughter loves it, so that's fine. All right. Let's put this away. All right. So Linda, Frida wants 13. Okay, let's have a roll off. You're both knocked off now. Or, well, not both of you, but you both have a spot. And one of you is going to get knocked off. That's what I should have said. Okay. Let's put Frida on here. And we got to have something exciting going on, right? So, all right, let's open up that wheel again. And let's put, come on. What is it? What is the problem? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. Stop. There. Okay, so we're having a roll off between Linda and Frida on 13 and 14 already. All right, here we go. Here we go. Thanks, Stephanie. All right, Frida goes on. Linda, she beat you off. All righty, let's go here. We'll have another chance to get on that board in just a little while. I'm going to give the next row of this make along out. Now this dress is turning out beautiful, I gotta say. Chera had a little bit of problem with row number 3 of last week, so that would have been, where am I? That would have been row 6. It would have been the last row number 6. So what you were supposed to do was 3 singles in the chain 3 spaces, 5 singles in the chain 5 spaces, 3 singles in the chain 3 space, and then skip the chain 1 space and put a single in the single, and then repeat it. So yes, you would have had 3, 5, 3, 1. 3, 5, 3, 1. 3, 5, 3, 1. That would have been row number 6. She's going to have to catch up with that. All right, so row number 7 is where we're starting today of the body. Now, I do have the first repeat done on mine, and I will show you. When I start telling you this, basically it's easier if I explain it by, you're going to have clusters of 5 of the clusters, and then 2 at the bottom again, or wait a minute. Yeah. You're just going to have one double crochet at the bottom. So over the top of our rows before, we're going to have 5 clusters, and it's going to be the fanned out ones. So let's start with, at the end of row 6, slip stitch in the first double or single crochet that you had on the row before, and then slip stitch until you are directly above the next, the cluster underneath. So what I'm trying to say is, some of us are going to count our slip stitch for our first single as the first one, and then slip stitch in the next 3. You should be directly above a cluster on 2 rows below. That's where you're going to start this row. So you're going to slip stitch to, it should be 4 slip stitches. So you're going to start out with your first beginning cluster, and that one's going to directly go above the row below. So your single crochet row is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the cluster below. So you're going to do a cluster, chain 3 in that first single above the cluster below. Has everybody got that? If not, I'll shut the heck up and I'll start again with a clear mind, because Yeah, she hadn't done any until last night. Okay. All right. Ignore what I said. Okay, right now you have all single crochets all the way around. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch into the next 3. You've already slip stitch into to join. Slip stitch into the next 3 single crochets. And underneath where you are, if you are at the point where it meets up, it lines up with a cluster from row number 5, then you're at the right spot. Has everybody figured that one out? If so, this is what I'm going to say. Chain 3 and do 2 double crochets and the chain 3 together and make a cluster. That's your beginning chain, the beginning. Yes, perfect. That is, do a beginning cluster in that same stitch. It'll line up with that cluster from row 5. Then chain 3 and do a cluster in the next stitch. Yes, ma'am. Chain 3 and do another cluster in the next stitch. Chain 3 and do another one. So we're going to have a series of 5 clusters just like that. The last cluster, the 5th one, you will not chain 3. So you should have 5 clusters fanning out like that. And when you put something like that up there, it's going to contradict what I'm saying, because you're trying to tell people what I'm saying and you don't know. So try not to do that. Okay. Jonna. Oh my gosh. I have been wondering where in the heck my friend Jonna has been for the last couple weeks. And I'm like, I know you had a birthday and I had said something about your birthday. But my gosh, I was like, where has she been? So hi. You know, certain people you get used to seeing every day and you're like, what? Where'd she go? Okay, so that is the first beginning. So you want to do 5 clusters right in a row. In between them will be chains of 3. Now, when you get to the last one, you're not going to chain anything. Oh, okay. Okay, you're going to move closer to me. If you look, you're going to skip the next 3 and you are going to double crochet in the single crochet that's all by itself down there. The one that was isolated between the 2 clusters from row 5. You see that? And you're not going to chain anything. You're just going to put that double crochet down in that single crochet that is all by itself. Then you're going to chain, no chains. You're going to skip 3 again and then start your 5 clusters all over again. And that is all we're going to do for row number 7. So as long as you slip stitch to where you're supposed to start and start your clusters, and there's 5 of them, in between will only be 1 single crochet directly down in. Yes, the cluster goes goes into the single crochet. Yeah. Well, we're glad to have you back. Thank you. Okay. Well, we're here for you. Yep. Cluster in the single crochet. Chain 3, cluster in the next single crochet. No skipping in the 5 that are gone together. And then a double in the single directly in the middle of the clusters down below. So everybody got that? So all you're going to do is repeat that for row number 7. All right, go back over it one more time. So on row number 6, join in the first single. Slip stitch in the next 3. You should be directly over a cluster. Do beginning cluster in that same stitch in that single crochet. Chain 3. Do your second cluster in the next single. Chain 3. Do your third cluster in the next single. Chain 3. Do the fourth cluster in the next single. Chain 3. Do the fifth cluster in the next single. You will have a fan of clusters like that. Then you will skip 3 singles and put a double in. Now you are going to screenshot that and you're going to see that I'm not on row 7, but it's a repeat row. So it is the same as row 7. But when you screenshot it, you're going to see more than row 7. Just saying. So then you're going to skip 3, like I said, and put a double in the single crochet that's directly in the middle of the clusters on row 5. And then all we're going to do is skip 3 and start our 5 clusters all over again. That is that row. And try it first. And if you have any problems, you know where to find me. But that is, it's all it is 5 clusters and a double. 5 clusters and a double. That's all you're going to do for that whole row. Yeah, I know. My phone went off. Yep. I'm not going to look at it now, but thank you. Thank you very much. That's great. I thought you wanted a bigger one for later on, so that's why I thought you wanted a blue one for later on. But that's okay. That's fine. I would have made it anyway. All right. So let's Ravini, anybody, you guys got that row? Frida, you're having a little bit of trouble with it, but I think it's just because you're overthinking. It's for you, it should be easy. You just gotta find your spot. It's a double crochet, 1 double crochet. It's in between the 2 double clusters at the bottom of the row on row 5, but you're going to put 1 double crochet in between. And if you look at it, you should have a single crochet that's all by itself from row number 6. Yep. Okay. I figured you would get it by saying that. Okay. And then you're going to skip 3. So you're skipping the 3 that went into the chain 3 spaces. You're skipping those 3 and putting 1 double in the middle single in between. Okay, you got it. Okay. We're going to have to do row number 8. I want to do 7, 8, 9, and 10 today. So I'm going to ask the people that are staying after to stay and work on that. So we'll get all the other stuff done that we want to talk about, and then we'll go to the last part and we'll work on the dress together. That's what we're going to do. So that is row number 7. We're going to do 8, 9, and 10 today, and then I'll give you the directions to do the body of the dress. Yes, that's what I did. You had asked me to make a bigger one, and this one is significantly bigger. It's not a 2T, no. And yeah, well, that's not what I talk about on my live, so I'm not going to talk about it now. All right, so let's make a yarn deal. All right. So if Deb would mark the chat, you will put into the chat your favorite color and your favorite weight of yarn, and I will go around Christi's closet and try to match up the winner. Yeah, he should work. That should work, Stephanie. That weight should. It's just that I can't. I have to look at the picture later and see how big he actually is, and because this is like an 12 to 18 months around in there. All right, we got lots of entries. Don't forget to have it on live chat, so that way you see it live and not, I don't know what top chat is, but it's kind of weird, I guess. Okay, so while you guys are talking about that, I'm going to talk about what's going on in our ornament swap. So we have an ornament swap going on this year. Secret Santa ornament swap. You send me an ornament and anything else that you have and that you want the person to get, or something that you want me to get, and I will put your ornament into the swap and mix them all up, and you will get an ornament in return. Plus, you're going to get a Christmas stitch marker on there, and your name will be entered into a drawing for the other ornament, or that's what I'm calling it. It's an ornament project bag. See the little ornaments on there? And inside, I put in a skein of hand-dyed yarn from Miss Linda. So I picked out the purple one, and I put it in there. Isn't it gorgeous? Yep. So that's going to be in there. And again, this is undyed wool that she dyed herself and sent it to me. And I also put in one of the cardinal stitch markers. There it is. And you will get your choice of any other stitch marker that you want if you're the winner in the ornament swap. So how this works is you send me an ornament to the post office box below and I'm going to put everybody's name into the drawing for that. And all of those will be opened on Vlogmas. We've already started the holiday vlog, and I've been opening them. So that is the grand prize. Working on that for the ornament swap. So that is so fun. What else? What else do we have to talk about today? Talked about the new brackets. Oh yes, 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 yes. All right. Well, there's 2 left, and I will have drawings for these cardinals. There's one in there, one in the bracket game, one in. I told you I was gonna put them places, but I have 2 left of those. So I've got ideas. I have ideas. Trust me. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Beverly. I saw you made some more snowmen and stuff and put them in your Etsy shop. Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad you are active over there. And you're still making socks. All right. Well, Deb says she's got 25 entries. That's not a lot. Not a lot. Who all is going to do the holiday make-along this year? Okay. Well, the holiday make-along is making a blanket of your choice or the one that I'm making. Oh my gosh, of course. Of course you do them. Good, good, good girl. And if you're doing that and you want to choose your own blanket, that's great. You can do that. And I want to show my blanket and talk about that today too. All right, a whole bunch of you are. Yes, and you can pick a tree skirt if you want to. Yeah, so that is where another one of those cardinals should end up, is in that blanket, in that Afghan make-along, in that holiday make-along. Yeah. All right, so I might as well show it, right? So this is the crochet, or no, the Christmas shells. It is, the pattern is linked below. Some of you have bought it, and some of you bought it last week when it had a coupon code and got a lot of other patterns with it, right? So that is the pattern. I can't show it because it's Christmas shells Afghan. Okay, so it is linked below. So I have one section done. Yeah, it is going to be from top to bottom. So you're working side to side. So the length of mine is about 80 inches. And people have been saying that it's kind of wrinkling, but I think it's going to work itself out because it's not real bad. But yeah, I want to know your thoughts on it. The people that are working on this blanket, I want to know what you think about it and how you think it's going to end up, because you're going to do like 40 some rows, and then you're going to start on this side and go back into your chains and work this way. And I've never seen a pattern do that. How many people have seen a pattern do that, where the seam was in the middle of the blanket like that? And I didn't work on it all that much yesterday or the day before because I was working on my shawl. I almost have it done. So it's not a mile a minute, but it looks like it is because that's how far I am. But you just keep going, and then you keep striping. I never did either. Oh yeah, you have, Frida? Okay. I don't see how it can create the border because you're going go this way 47 some rows again. So this chain that you started is going to be smack dab in the middle of the blanket forever. Yeah, that's what it's trying to tell you. Obviously none of us are been there, but yeah, I know other people are doing other blankets. But as long as you post your photos, you're entered. Oh, okay. So you did it that way. Huh. I have a scalped border. What do you did you read the pattern? Cuz that isn't what it's telling me. It's telling me to go across to row 40 and then working on starting chain wait a minute. 39, fasten off. Working in starting chain on opposite side of row 1, join white with a single crochet and then do rows 41 through 78. Repeat rows 2 through 39 when you do it. So yeah, and she says, some of you say, anyway, the point of it is that you're going to do 40 rows, 39 rows, and then you're going to do 39 rows on the opposite side. It isn't, when I first read it, it sounded like you were just going to add the white border or whatever. But now it's saying that center will be the center, and you have 39 rows on the right of it, 39 rows on the left of it. And when I read it all the way through, that's where that's what's happening. So I was like, okay. And I kind of want to start it right now because I'm like, I hate that is twisting like that, but it should work out. And I didn't do it real loose, the chain real loose, but I didn't do it real tight either. So, I was wondering if anybody ever did that before for that reason. And we're not talking about, I realize you're going to have a scallop on each end, but we're not talking about that right now. I'm trying to say is you are taking your chain and you're making your chain 39 to the right, and then you're going back to that chain and doing 39 to the left. So that's what I'm trying to say. Not that the scallops on each end. I know that. Yeah. It straightens out. Okay. Wow. Well, I'm going to keep going. So we have a winner. Beverly is the winner. And Deb told me like 5 minutes ago. Okay. Let's do this. I get dealer's choice, right? So that means I get to pick any yarn I want and send it to Miss Beverly. I've done that before. All right, so let me think about this a minute. Okay. I have an idea. I have a really good idea. I wonder what she'll think of it. We were talking about what hat we were going to do in December. And what I was thinking, and it's a perfect idea. Right now, I'm going to do it. I am definitely going to do it. So Beverly won. Let's make a yarn deal. So in the past, I have done where, yes, I do. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking about, Frida. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to challenge Beverly right now for the December hats and more hats to do the same hat that or a similar hat that I am doing. And I haven't told you yet. And I know a few of you are trying to guess. I want to do a colorwork hat for December using a snowflake. So the snowflake pattern from Very Pink Knits. And I want to do it in the knitting pattern because, I started it. Now, I mean, I didn't start the hat yet, but I started color work. I did something. Yeah. Okay. I'll teach you to say dealer's choice. All right. So what I'm thinking is she can do it in crochet. She can make her own border, whatever way she wants. And as soon as she gets to the section where the color work would be, she can crochet the snowflake in color work and then finish the hat whatever way. I have some red and white yarn that I got. Perfect for this. And I'm going to send that to you, Bev. And later on, I will send you a graph of a snowflake, or you can pick whatever snowflake you want. And I'll give you through January to do it because it's a snowflake, right? And I will be doing mine in the colors of my choice, right? So I'm going to use this purple and this white. And I'm going to do it in knit and a snowflake. So that's my choice. The winner of December's yarn will win the other package of the red and white. Okay? So I will put this out for December. That's my challenge. So what I got is, okay, so I won't open your package. Oh, you want to knit too? Okay. All right. It's Very Pink Knits. And she did a snowflake in graph for us, and I want to try it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the yarn package from mine. Now, this was at Dollar Tree, and it is just the white crafter square yarn, and I got a red for you, and crafter square purple is the one I'm going to use. So those are, so see that? I don't even have to do a hats, and more hats for December. Oh, yes, I do. All right, so let's see. You get to choose a favorite stitch marker, though. Yeah, you get to do that. So why don't you choose one of those? You cannot pick a snowman or a cardinal, but any of the other ones you can. Okay? That's easy. I didn't even have to get up. I cheated, huh, Bev? Oh, well. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. A stocking. Stocking. I know. I have to pick on you. Okay, let's see. A stocking. Which one it is in? I think it's in. Yep. Got some stockings in here. We have a hat. Oh, here's one. Got two. Okay. I will get the pencil out and show you. I have one that's skinnier than the other one. So this is the skinny one, and that's the fatter one. Yeah. I can knit and crochet, but not type. We hit the town Thanksgiving and had beer and pizza. All right, Denise. Happy birthday to Latoya. Absolutely. Friday was Latoya's birthday. And why I know that is because it's the same day as our granddaughter, Felicity. Yeah. So that is your choice. It's the fat one. Okay. So Friday was Latoya's birthday and Felicity's, and we're taking her out tonight. We'll be going to Chinese because she can pick whatever she wants on the Chinese. So she's going to be 3. She is 3 already. I can't believe it. How does the time go so quickly? Yeah. So I'll put that right in here, Bev. And congratulations again. All right. So does anybody want to come on for the 5 minutes and show me anything that they're working on? Creative Moments, there is the link. You come on and you talk for 5 minutes with me. And did I make her something this time? I make her something all the time. But I didn't, because I think her hat I'm working on is almost done. And this dress is for her, of course. But yeah, I made the Halloween stuff for Nyla, and every so often something gets made for Felicity, but this time, no, I didn't give her anything. I know. There's ongoing things. Carolyn has a birthday too. Wow. Well, happy birthday, Carolyn. I know. And she has a baby sister too. And she's like going to be 6 months already. This sweater back here, this one right here, will definitely fit Miss Felicity. And I've been planning on giving it to her for a while, but I just forgot. So that really is for her. All right, so let's go to, the link is up if you want to come in. Let's go to, all right, okay. We'll do one more drawing before Miss Deb leaves, and then we'll work on our live because we have to do that. So, Deb, mark the chat. And if you would like a spot on the bracket board, which is the holiday brackets, you write in the bracket. If you would like something out of the basket, write basket. And it's on Deb's board now. She's running it over there, and she marked the chat. So go ahead and do that. And we're going to start with row number 8. Row number 8 on the live. And we'll just play this real quick, and then we'll do row 8. I am going to stay until we figure out these 4 rows. And if you get a winner before I'm done with Diana, just hold on to it, because I'm going to add Diana on here now. Hi, Diana.
I am so confused. I have this that we're working on.
Okay.
And I just found out that I did it. I've got 4 over here instead of a 4 and a 5 and a 4 or 3, whatever it was. I've got 4 of them instead of the 3. So I've got to take it all out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then there's this one, which I'm really liking this one.
Yeah. It's so cute.
That is coming together really cute. And I'm going to make a little sweater out of this. So I think it's really pretty.
That is nice yarn, isn't it? So did you use a speckle like I did?
Yes, I used Sweet Delight Prints.
Oh, you did. Okay. I was curious. It looked like a speckle one. So, is that the blue one? The puppy one?
This is called Puppy Kisses.
Oh yeah, see, I know my colors.
Yes, you do.
I love that yarn. I really do. I hope they never
Kind of
discontinue it.
speckly looking, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's adorable.
Yep. Okay, so there's that one. And then you got to go back to this one.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay.
I don't know how to finish this one.
It's this one, right? That's all it is. It's this one.
Oh, is it the sweater?
It looks like it.
Well, no wonder I couldn't find a pattern. I've been looking for another Christie's baby dress pattern. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, chalk that off then.
All right. Okay.
And then this one is the pièce de résistance. I love this. I am making the Christmas blanket.
I know.
Beautiful.
Isn't that lovely?
I am using DK Colors Premier.
Oh, so it changes on the color changes.
So instead of doing a solid red,
Okay.
it's going to be like an ombre, but
Sure.
I'm using a plain green, solid
Okay.
with the white.
Perfect.
I'm really loving it. I'm only doing a baby blanket.
Okay, yeah, you did about half size then.
Yes, uh-huh.
Oh, oh.
I'm
You know,
really
I was thinking that
changes colors.
these depending on the size length, if you did the length of the boggy parameters, you could do any striped colors and they would work. Yeah. Isn't it? So yours is flattening right out then.
I think it will, yeah.
It seems like it's flattened right out, yeah.
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 I think it's going to be fine. It's just so beautiful.
It really is. I think it's perfect.
Morning. Okay.
Oh, I love your yarn wall behind
Oh,
you.
that's my bougie yarn wall.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing with us. I love it.
Bye.
Bye. Happy Thanksgiving week. All right. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. She's doing all of the things. Oh, yes. So that was a great idea using ombre. And yeah, that's perfect. You always try to use ombre in solid colors and make it bling out like that. That is beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So we have a winner. Is Twyford, and she wants a basket prize. All right. So congratulations. And I think I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Tammy. Anybody else want to come on? Just let me know. And I will bring someone else on that wants to show their work too. I really appreciate that, Diana. That was great. Okay, so we have in the basket bag number 1, bag number 2, and then this beautiful skein in the middle, and bag number 3, and bag number 4. Oh, okay, Ravini. Yep. So that is the choices. There is a project bag right here. A little notions pouch from Yarnable, and I put some things in it. And then we have the hooks organizer in the back there. The skein in the middle. Okay. We know what this is, right? Yes, we do. Now I'm going to have to put something else in the middle just because. Okay, so you can choose any of the stitch markers that you have seen, or I'll show you some. And this is a skein of the Woolies Fair Isle. This Fair Isle there's a something. There it is. I got it. This fair isle is the one that I was using this summer, maybe early fall. Then I was doing a hat and a cowl to match that was off the label. Their pattern links are on the label. And this is the sage and pink color. Yeah. So that's great, Tammy. So what stitch marker would you like to go with it? If you're a winner on the show, don't forget you have to send me a message that you won a Santa. All right. Yeah, I got a Santa. I think this is the only one in this bunch, but I have other ones if you don't like this one. This one is just the head Santa. He has a red hat showing very small part, but that is the Santa face. Thank you for playing. Yeah. Okay. So this way it gives Deb a chance to go to her event that she has to go to, and I don't have any more drawings for the day, but we will go over row number 8 now on the live, and it'll be just, if people want to leave, then so have a great day, everybody that's not staying. And let's go over row number 8. Does everybody have row number 7 down? I know that Diana said she had to rip out one, so she's going to have to do that. I'm gonna warm up my coffee. Give everybody a chance to warm their coffee up. I'll be right back. Don't go away. Okay, I'm back. How many people did we lose? Not too many. 26 are still here. All right. So any questions on row number 7? All right, let's go with row number 8 now. So you're going to slip stitch to the top of the first cluster that you made to finish row 7. So on row 8, we're going to slip stitch to the first chain 3 space. And that'll be where you're going to put your first single crochet. In the first chain 3 space, you're going to put a single crochet, and then you're going to chain 4. Single crochet in the next chain 3 space and chain 4. Do that again and chain 4, and then single crochet in the last chain 3 space, and then skip right to your double crochet and single crochet in that. So at the bottom of your V's, you will have 3 single crochets right in a row. So all you're doing is chain 3 or chain 4, I'm sorry. Single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 4. Single crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 4. Keep doing that. When you get to the end of the clusters, you're just going to single crochet and not chain. Does that make any sense? I know. It's like I'm trying to do it as easy as I can, and it doesn't. It's almost sounding like I'm not understanding it, but I do. So you're going to slip stitch into, to start row 8, you're going to slip stitch into your first cluster, then slip stitch into your first chain 3. Then you're going to single crochet, chain 4, single crochet, chain 4, single crochet, chain 4, single crochet in the next chain 3 space, single crochet into the next double crochet, and then single crochet into the next chain 3 space. Chain 3 4s, yeah, so there's going to be 3 of them, 1, 2, and 3 across the top of your 5 clusters. You'll have chain 3s or chain 4s. You'll have 3 of them. Yep. Then you'll have 3 singles at the bottom. Then chain 4s 3 times, then 3 singles at the bottom. So I should have said a chain 1, single crochet in the first chain 3 space, and then chain 4. Do it 2 more times. So you have 3 of them, and then single crochet in the last chain 3 space, and then single crochet in the double, and then single crochet in the next chain 3 space, and repeat. That's all you do for row 8. And we've done row 9 before. Very similar anyway. And I thought it was awful weird that we changed one thing between the row we did before and row 9. Bye, Bev. Okay, so you got that? Ravina, you got that? Joanne? So your row 9, or yeah, row 8 should be all chains and then 3 singles. All chains, three sets of chains and across your, and then you're going to slip stitch into your first single to finish the row off. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted you to write it for right now. Okay. All right, row number 9. All right, I'm going to read row number 9 from my notes, because I think it's just you writing. Row number 9, slip stitch into the first chain 4 space. Beginning cluster in the same space, chain 3. In the next space, cluster, chain 5, cluster. In the next space, or your chain 3, and then do a cluster in the next one. Then chain 1, and then start another section of clusters. So you do, all you do is clusters, and in between on the bottom, you're going to chain 1. That's it. So cluster in the first chain 4 space, chain 3. Cluster, chain 5, cluster in the next chain 4 space, chain 3. Then cluster in the next chain 4 space, chain 1, skip all 3 of those singles, and go right into your next chain 4 space with your next cluster. And that is all. That's the repeat. And we're going to go back to row 8. No, Cheryl, we're on row 9. We got that. You got row 8. So row 9, row 9 is going to have all these, just these clusters. That's it. That's row 9. Okay, so row 9, we're going to slip stitch into the first chain 4 space. We're going to do a cluster, chain 3. Then in the next chain 4 space, we're going to do a cluster, chain 5, and a cluster. That's the top. Then chain 3. And then in the next chain 4 space, do a cluster. Skip this 3 single crochets and put a cluster into the next chain 4 space. And that is your repeat for row 9. Anybody stuck? Row 10 is easy, easy peasy. Hi there, Lulu's Treasure Trove. We're working on a live dress make-along. There is only 8 people that have actually started it. You can go back 4 weeks and start it if you want to. But here is the dress up till the first repeat after today. So that is using a variegated Yarn Bee Sweet Delight for the body. And all I have is 1 repeat done from today. So, okay, didn't I say to chain 1 after the clue? Yes, you're right. You're right. You do the last cluster, chain 1, then skip 3 singles, and then do. You're right. There's a chain 1 in there. It doesn't matter because I missed the chain one in one of my when I was going around, and it doesn't matter because I just put my single crochet right in between later on. But you do want to have that single crochet in there on row 10 when you go around. So does everybody have that now? Now I have to repeat it. Row 9, slip stitch to the chain 4 space, do a cluster, chain 3, skip to the next chain 4 space, do a cluster, chain 5, and another cluster, chain 3, cluster in the next chain 4 space, chain 1, skip 3 singles, cluster in the next chain 4 space. All right, okay, we got it. Oh my. Okay, row number 10 is easy. You ready? It's just like the row that Chera couldn't get because she was having, I don't know what. Baby girl is not allowed to cry. All right, so no, number 10, we're slip stitching at the end of row 9. We're slip stitching into the top of the beginning cluster. Slip stitch into the chain 3 space, chain 1, do 3 singles in each of the chain 3 spaces, do 5 singles in each of the chain 5 spaces, and then put 1 single in your chain 1 space between the clusters at the bottom. And that's it. That is row 10. Join with the slip stitch to finish off your row 10 in the first single made. And that is it. So that is what I have done. Those are those rows that I have done. And there's my singles. There. Okay, so I'm going to give you the homework. I mean, those 3 rows aren't all the homework. I don't think this is that hard, but it's just 8 of us. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the rest of the directions for the rest of that skirt part. We should be on row 10 of the skirt where we changed color. Row 11 through 18 is repeating rows 7 through 10 2 times. See you, Charlene. Then you're going to do row 19 through 21, which is 7 through 9, once more. Then on row 22, which is a row 10, you're going to change to your solid color. So I'm going to be starting row 22 with peach. So hopefully when we come back Sunday, we'll have a dark or a solid color already started, right? You can do that through 7 through 10 again, 23 through 26, and then do row 7 one more time for row 27 in your peach color. and then fasten off. So that is the rest of the skirt. If you think you want it longer, you would just repeat 7 through 10 one more time somewhere in your work. But I'm going to try it with what they say, and we're going to see how far everybody is next Sunday. There's only 8 of us. So 23 through 26 is 7 through 10 in the dark color. So all you're doing is repeating. So on row 22, you will do row 10 in your dark color, and then 7 through 10 again in the dark color, and then 7 once more for for 27 rows. Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. I think it's gorgeous. I'm so glad I chose the variegated in that section. I'm thrilled about it. Her 1-year-old just ran off with her notebook. I know. All right, so the main part of it is to get your first 7 through 10 done. I am not going to ask you to do any more than that, but that is what I'm going to work on, is working on repeating 7 through 10 2 more times in the variegated. And that should bring us up to row 18, and then 7 through 9 one more time in the variegated, and then on row 10, which would be row 22, we will enter into the peach colorway at the bottom, and I'm hoping that will work. And yes, we have a sweater to go with this. We've got a lot more to go. So whatever place we are at next week, if we're not done with 3 repeats, that's fine. We won't go on to anything else. I'm doing variegated, solid variegated. I got to be different. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just thrilled that it's so pretty. It's just so pretty. And it's going to end up, she's going to wear it to church. I'm sure of it. So, yes, the little bolero, the little sweater is going to be in peach on mine. It's going to be cute because it has the same type of, yeah, this was a little bit of a complicated. No, I wouldn't say complicated, but you have to pay attention and your stitches have to line up. And I know that some people are like, I don't want to do that. That's fine. But this is the kind of thing that I do. And it is a lot of fun to make something, especially out of the old magazines. And this one happens to be one that's out of print, but it shouldn't be. It should be right there on their page, but they don't have it. It makes it look like flowers on the bottom of the dress. And I just think that's just gorgeous. Oh, okay. Any more questions on anything? The ornament swap, the Christmas blanket. Yes, I know it is fun. The cotton dress is up. We are almost done with that. Yep. Have a wonderful week. I will try and put out some more videos for holiday vlog. Last week was pretty cool. Yeah, there's a giveaway in one of them. There's, I did mention that, you probably should comment on every video because you just never know where I am going to put up a draw. You sent me a package for my eyes only. Okay. All right. All right. Everybody get their packages ornament swap in. Where was that question? All right. So suggestions for the Christmas blanket colors. It was the 29 ounces of white, and then to make the stripes, they said green and red, and you would put red as your main stripe, and then green would go in between, and then red again. So you would have 2 rows of red with the green in between, and that was what the suggestion was. But oh my gosh, we have a choice of variegated or stripes in the middle. We have I'm doing 4 colors and I'm crisscrossing them. So I did the teal. Did I do the teal or the blue? Yeah, I did the teal. So mine is red and teal. And then next time I do a stripe, it'll probably be green and blue or something like that. It's going to be different every stripe on mine. But I just wanted to be different. Does the cotton dress go in the round at some point? No, it doesn't. It just buttons up. There's, I think, 5 buttons. I believe part 4 has us finish the bottom of the dress, and then part 5 will be the finish of it. It'll go, and we'll put the buttons on. Yeah, this yarn was all from these were all from AC Moore. It was the Nicole, the Stitch Studio by Nicole, and I had all the sparkle. So this is actually sparkle yarn. Yeah. Yep. So then I have a blue and a green, and I'm going to alternate them. Yeah. Any more questions? All right. So go watch the holiday vlogs and enter into that giveaway, because I'll be drawing for that here coming up. Yeah, see, mine does move a little bit. Yeah, see that? But it's only because this is. But I think, like I said, I think it's going to be fine. All right, talk to y'all later. Take a moment out of each day. Be creative. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. There's a new ornament swap video up planned for tomorrow. So bye for now. Take care, everybody.